My name's Maylin and I'm from southwestern Sydney.
I'm James and I'm from Bensdale.
My name's Danny and I am from Melbourne.
The first time that I started thinking about my sexuality, I was around 9 or 10 years old.
Kind of probably grade 6.
I think it was about 8 when I first started questioning my gender, and I was around 16 when I started questioning my sexuality.
I just was so confused. I didn't really have any words to describe what was going on in my life. The only thing I could articulate was that I was different.
The first person that I thought to reach out to was one of my best friends that I had, just because I knew that she would be supportive of me no matter what, even if it turned out that I wasn't same-sex attracted after all.
I think the biggest challenge for me was just not having access to information.
Other people's reactions, like seeing them struggle to come to terms with my gender identity and my sexuality. So sexuality is not really a decision, that it can be tricky to come to terms with the feelings that you have.
The biggest challenge for me in terms of my sexuality was trying to admit it to myself.
It wasn't until people kind of started having conversations about who they had crushes on did I realise that for me, having a crush on like a boy in my year and a girl in my year actually made me different.
Especially in like such a heteronormative society, it's very tricky to kind of go, oh, hang on.
But why wouldn't you? Like they're amazing, you know. I would think about things like, oh, I'd really like to hold her hand, I would really like to kiss her, I would really like to sort of take her on a date sometime.
Initially, when I was misgendered and people got my pronouns wrong, it hurt a lot.
When someone deliberately refers to me as like a woman or a girl like over and over, one incident doesn't really hurt that much, but then suddenly you just feel like just overcome by being invisible.
For me, when the marriage equality process went through, it was pretty tough. Being from a small town, there was a lot of people that weren't keen on it. Having the support of my friends and family that do care, and having the support of Headspace backing us through that, I think that was really important.
Young people who are thinking about their gender and sexuality should know that there's completely nothing wrong with that. They're definitely not alone.
There's always someone out there to support you, whether or not it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's people online. You've always got someone you can talk to and reach out to.
Who you are is totally okay, and these nagging feelings that you're different, that you're weird, like, you should listen to them because there's nothing wrong with being different. And when I kind of like started leaning into that and exploring what it was about me that was different, I managed to stumble across the most fantastic and beautiful part of who I was as a person, which was my gender and sexuality.
So one piece of advice I'd probably give my younger self is that it's okay to talk about these things and not to be nervous when you're approaching these kinds of topics with people who are close to you.
As long as you're comfortable being who you are, that's all that matters. You've still got people that love you, and you've still got people that care about you, no matter how you choose to live your life and how you choose to express yourself. You're still important to someone.
We sometimes live in a world that doesn't feel like it was for us. We're not sure if we're going to be facing hate or prejudice on any given day. That's why organisations like Headspace are so important for the LGBTIQA+ community, because they just make us feel valid.